Okay, good morning everyone. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. So I'm going to be doing Mega Man 2 80% zipless. And I'm just going to reset. And then we'll get started. Alright. In 3, 2, 1, go. So at the beginning you can usually take two different routes. You can either go Flashman or Airman. I do Flashman because it's easier, and I will obtain an ability I can use to freeze a particular spot in Airman stage that not really fond of doing without, so. So this is a pretty straightforward stage. Traverse through it and we'll get to the boss. And normally I'll just jump into that. It seems to provide a better buffer, and I don't seem to slide as much. Guys, let me know if the volume's good, if there's any issues with the audio. Okay, so this is the long stretch before the end of this stage. We're gonna get to a part where I gotta do a bit of a quick jump, and I usually miss it most of the time, so we'll see how it goes. And we got it. Ooh, we almost got that. So we're gonna get the items 3 alongside the flash stopper. Okay, we're moving on to Airman. So as soon as I spawn in, I'm gonna switch to flash. As soon as I jump towards this next enemy, I'll freeze this area so I can traverse through it a little easier. I'm gonna use pause buffer to get to this platform as I switch to the buster. Now normally if I time that right, I can actually despawn that dude on the cloud, but we missed that. I do apologize if you hear my dog barking. She's usually pretty rowdy in the morning. So I'm going to try for a jump. That'll save us a bit of time. I'm going to use a pause buffer to get over there because I knew I was going to miss otherwise. Alright, a wiggle and we're through. Okay. Now I could try to avoid and jump around those, but I usually just run into them because it's easier and it's less likely I'll die that way. I'm gonna wait for the next bird to come from the left, and I'm gonna despawn the one fan dude over here. So he's gone, we'll take care of this one. And just the rest of the stage to go through now. Now Airman's patterns are random where he throws his little tornadoes, so I'm just gonna hope to get the best pattern, take care of the stage a lot quicker. Not bad. Now that I could have avoided. That one I can't. Alright, so Quick Man stage is next. We also get the item 2 alongside Airman's weapon. This is a pretty quick stage. We're just gonna avoid a lot of beams coming from the left and the right side of the stage. Just gonna time your platforming right, and you'll get through. I usually kick on that corner of that platform just so I can quickly drop from that area. Now let's just take care of these salsa bowls. I usually count to 6 once I get to this part, and then I jump. Stay to the right, and I'll just do the quick platforming so we avoid the beams altogether. You can use the flash stopper here, but over time you can pick this up. It gets simpler as it goes. It becomes second nature. Am I dropping frames? Okay, I'm just gonna stay in the corner and hopefully he'll jump at me at the right angle. I can get one shot in, but it didn't look like he did, but otherwise, overall, still pretty good. Whoop. There we go. Now we got Quick Boomerang, which we'll use, of course, on the next enemy coming up. It's Metal Man. I'll switch to Flash Stopper as soon as we spawn in. I'm going to freeze this area so I can traverse through this a little bit quicker and avoid these dropping spikes here. I'm going to switch to item 2 once I make this jump here. And I took a hit, so basically once I do that, this whole area becomes very messy. Just, wait for that. There we go. Do a bit of short hop in there to get through. Excuse me. Now coming up, I'm going to try to jump underneath this dude here, which I'm going to miss because I kind of flinched there. We'll see if we can avoid this area though. Yeah, we're good. Good. It'll be smooth sailing now. Whoop. And we're going to switch to Boomerang. Alright. The thing about Metal Man, you can actually prevent him from moving from where he is by just staying within the middle of the platform and shoot at him, as you're holding the button, of course, when you're coming in. So just keep holding the fire button. And there we go. Right now I'm going to switch to item 2 and I'm going to traverse this stage with item 2. And we'll avoid the little frogs as we go. There is a faster way to do this, but I usually mess it up most of the time, so this is my ideal way of doing this. Switch to metal blade now. I'm going to carefully jump through this area to avoid the spikes at the top. Being a little too careful. Oh, fourth time's a charm. Okay, we're pretty much through this stage. Went pretty well. It takes exactly 4 metal blades to defeat Bubble Man. Always a little pause there before leaving that stage. Okay, so this is actually my favorite stage of the game, Heatman stage. I just like the platforming in it. I'm just going to drop here and switch to item 2. And we're going to use item 2 to actually get up here a bit quicker. We'll see if we can use it again to get up here, and we did. That's good. Even my fallback is I use item 3 to get up there. I wait for these puzzle blocks to go through, and then I'll set up here. There's a bit of a hiccup there, but we made it through. Now we'll use item 2 to get through the rest of the stage, or the rest of this platform rather. So it takes 3 bubbles to defeat Heatman. On the second one, I just let him run into me because I have enough health to flinch and then fire it afterwards. So now we're going to get item 1 as well. So we have all the items now. switch to heat. I'm gonna do a full heat charge on the next enemy coming up, because he blocks your path. You want to take care of him before you switch to flash. And flash freeze now, so you'll avoid the next two dogs. Now you can switch to item 2 now, but I usually use Metal Blade because I usually run into these bats regardless. I'll get item 2 out now. Whoops. We almost made it. Ah, we did well. If I'm not careful, I can be one hit away from dying at the boss, so I gotta be a little careful here. It takes one full heat charge to defeat the man. There we go. Now, throughout the game, I very rarely use Leaf Shield, so... But it is handy if you run into some issues, so... Oop. That worked. Now we're going to switch to item 1 now and make it through the rest of these areas. And I'll use item 1 throughout the rest of the stage until we get to the boss stage. Actually, I lied. Actually, we're going to switch to item 3 actually once we get to this part. I messed up that spot. So we can still make it. Yep, we made it. Wrong item. There we go. There we go. Now we're off to the Wily stage. take care of the first egg, and now we're gonna wait for the bird to come back. As long as there's, I believe, two of the little birds on the screen, he won't respawn. And we can actually switch to item 1. See, I use item 1 to actually get through this area. A lot of people use item 2. Basically, once you get past the wily stages, you have to manage your item stock, your weapon stock, so I've basically formulated a plan that I use where I have enough of everything to get through the game. Although I know if there's any issues where I use up too many of one item, I have ways to replenish. Alright, here comes the Mecha Dragon. Thanks, man. Purple heck, that can certainly make or break a game, that's for sure. I'm gonna refill my item 1 here. Switch to item 2 and we'll get through here. I'm gonna use the flash stopper once we get to basically an area that's a short corridor with a bunch of drills. Right on. Switch to item 1, we'll use the platforms to get up here. Jump over that one, and we're gonna run into this one through its chain so the flinch is less. You're not gonna back up as much. So it's a set path, or a sequence where these guys come from, so become familiar with the path and you just, takes 2 metal blades. You can throw about 3 of them just to be safe. The odd time they'll bounce off, so. My controller's kind of funny, so I try to just get under them rather go on the diagonal. Now, if there's any stage I'm more likely to die in, it's this one. Just over the spike drop coming up. Sorry about that, guys. Sundays are a bit hectic at my house. Everyone's calling. Come in. I'm just streaming currently, so I'll call them back. Thanks, Razor. Appreciate it, man. Oh, that was good. We dodged those guys. My phone usually rings when I'm usually on a Sunday when I'm doing runs. It's when the phone rings the most. Oop, that's not good. Ideally, I'd like to have one more platform. I'll see if I can get one, just as a safety. See if we can take this guy out for one. Health. That's helpful, but not what we need. There we go. We'll just take the damage to get it. Oh. Alright, there we go. Oh, I did too. Shoot. Whoops. There we go. It's all falling apart now. That's fine. We'll do alright. Usually I'm pretty clean with this, so I'll just do a bit of cheese strats here to avoid this first one. There we go. Now we're fine. Let's see if I can break these two platforms with one crash bomb. And it'll help me out later because I like to use the one crash bomb on Wily. We missed, but I'm actually gonna still go for it because I want those I want that extra crash bomb. Ideally, having two crash bombs is very useful, but you can do what's called a damage transfer, which I'm not that great at, so... Oh, there we go. I'm gonna grab that health. try to get Heatman into the corner so I can just warp out as soon as I beat him there. Oop, I'm gonna switch to metal. Now here's Metal Man's greatest weakness. It's his own weapon. We're going to switch to Crash Bomb. Hopefully get that one shot in. Just hit just below the little window there. There we go. We'll just dwell on him with some metal blades and we're through. Yeah, the one rule of thumb is just don't hug the alien, you'll do alright. I'll use my friends to deal with him at some point when he's descending here, so that was pretty good. And game. Thank you. So 3133, that was really good. Thanks Raptor, thanks Strizer, thanks Shadow. So I hope everyone enjoyed that. I want to thank Vin and Shadow for giving me the opportunity to come back and do this. So, thanks, Ness. It sure does. Alright guys, thanks for having me once again, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. We got a lot more fun things to come. Take care.